I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city. I put the spotlight on your city. See the superstars. Hollywood to Hollywood. Girl, you look good. Yeah, they hollering, baby. Keep modeling, baby. ATLD. I put the spotlight on your city. Carolina, Philly. I put the spotlight on your city.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spotlight Over the City. I'm your host, Stan Long, a.k.a. the Prince of Judah, along with the lovely Terry T-Bomb Long. Let's get into it. Yeah, man. Hey. Thank you, everybody at the sound of my voice. First of all, thank you for my amazing audience, everybody at the sound of my voice, the whole DMV. You know we love you guys. All the way from South Side all the way around to Landover, Palmer Park, and Sea Pleasant, we rocking.
Yes,
All right?
indeedy. Yes,
so
indeed.
wait, we can't leave out L.A. correspondents out there that's rocking with Spotlight Over the City. We love you guys. Same thing for Atlanta and also Charlotte, North Carolina. Fayetteville, Chicago. I'm with you. Let's get this show.
Let's get into it, you all. Happy Thursday, my favorite day of the week. It's my favorite show in the whole wide world.
Well, who else in Spotlight, right?
If you're watching on YouTube, please share it with a friend or family member, a baby daddy, whoever. Just share it.
Make sure baby daddy too?
Anybody.
All right, well,
yes, please do that for us. We appreciate it. And tonight's show is fired.
Flames.
Yes, we've only got 2 more shows before we take our summer hiatus. So you know we've made these last 2 shows. Oh.
And I just want to say this. My wife has worked her tail off day in, day out, show in, show out, to make this production what you see every single time. And so we have been consistent through the pandemic. Through the pandemic. All of that buffoonery, we was consistent. We were here. It was sleeting, snowing, hailing. We would come.
Every
we would
week.
do the show. Nobody would be in the audience, and we would come. And so it was just us 2 rocking out, and we would come, and we would show up and show out. And so that's what made Spotlight, because of her and her persistence and just banging. So give it up for her.
Get it.
And so that's really true. Everything I said, she really has put her heart and soul into it. So I thank you for
I'm going
that.
to put my heart and soul into you.
Well, don't talk about it.
Yes.
Do something then.
Yes.
Hey, don't threaten me with a good time. But yeah, keep on. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you so much, my love.
Like Trayon say, don't just stand there, do something.
I will. Let me thank you. Happy belated Father's Day to all the dads, and happy.
Yep, salute to the dads.
And I want to just say thank you, because you all know this is the mastermind behind Spotlight Over the City. You know, he was doing this thing in Atlanta before he even knew my name. So thank you, honey, for bringing me along and allowing me to show you that I was supposed to be your co-host whole time.
Yeah, well, you showed me. I believe you. I'm convinced.
So thank you. But tonight's show is what we're here to talk about. Tonight's show, y'all.
What's up, Sandra Hardy?
We have got our friend. He has become like family to us now. He is running for DC mayor. He is a comedian who was on stage at the Improv last night, putting it down, killing it. He ain't in the building yet, but he is on his way, and he is going to co-host the rest of the show with me tonight. Y'all welcome Red Grant back to Spotlight Over the City. Team Red. I got my Team Red shirt on tonight, representing. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And guess what else, y'all? How many football fans do we have in the building tonight? How many football fans do we have watching tonight?
How many fans do we have? How
many of you all from the DMV, the Washington Commanders, formerly the other name, right?
Don't go over there.
I ain't gonna go over there.
Don't mess us up.
We have a legend, in the building tonight, a retired NFL superstar who played for several years for the Washington Commanders. Y'all, welcome to Spotlight's family, Fred Smoot. Yeah!
Man.
Yes!
Man, we super blessed as the platform.
We're not done, though.
Need to know that.
Y'all, it's a men's, the men are taking over tonight, just so you know.
Like, not Miami take over, the men's take over.
The men are taking it over tonight because we've also got an amazing man in the building who has done some phenomenal things across the United States, everywhere, actually, internationally known motivational speaker and coach for our youth, getting them together, keeping them together. Y'all, welcome to our show, Dr. Phil Wesley!
Hey!
Woo, 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 woo. And the closer.
Ooh,
The closer in the building tonight is, let me tell y'all, he is
I'm going to start calling him the finesser.
He gonna blow y'all away with his finesse. Y'all, welcome to the Spotlight family.
Singer Rob!
Yes.
You guys in for a treat.
Y'all in for a treat tonight. But before we get started,
What's up, sis?
we got to tell y'all what's been happening around the DMV and all the other places. You all see us looking really nice every Thursday up here, and we owe a lot of thank yous to our team, UBM, U Broadcast Media. Keep us looking
Give it up, give it up, give it
UBM,
up.
right? Yes, that's the gang. And we don't have a copy of your book up here, baby, but you want to just mention it real quick?
Well, I have been blessed to be an author, and I will say I have a testimony. It's called The Gangster's Cry. Actually, I was meeting today. We having some production situations handed down to us, so now I'm getting ready to put that thing into a movie. So A Gangster's Cry is available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. I've been working on it for a minute. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, humbly. And so you can pick that copy up at Barnes & Noble and Amazon at any given day, time, or whatever. Please get one for a friend. Share the story. It's my testimony of how God spared me. And that's why I'm here today to do this, because I wasn't supposed to. And that book will show you. Whew, yeah. I'm not what I used to be. I promise you that.
Praise
I'm
God
still
for
working.
that.
I'm still working on it, but
I start reading the book. I'm like, Lord, thank you for change.
Yeah.
Thank you for
man,
growth.
God
Yes.
can change anybody.
That's
you hear me?
right, baby.
I ain't lying to you.
So you all please support his book, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and he's slinging books outside of his truck. So just let us know what you need.
I'm slinging them everywhere.
We got you covered.
Yeah.
Also,
stay tuned for the movie, So Far Removed.
yes, my co-host is in the
Hey, y'all
building.
give it up for Rick Durant in the building.
Yeah, we're going to add a commercial break.
Team Rick. You did.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen, y'all know Stan and I are always out and about. If y'all having any hot events, y'all know Spotlight Over the City is supposed to be there, right? Well, guess what? Our friends J&J Entertainment, along with Divas Inc. Productions, Fats Productions, and Married to the Game, they are putting down the 10th annual
10th.
DMV and Beyond overnight cookout. It is this Friday, y'all. This Friday, and it's at a new waterfront location. Guess who's going to be broadcasting live from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Our old ass is going to be out there getting it in, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna be there at 2. I don't know how long she gonna be there. Overnight, I don't know.
I said 11 to 7.
I don't know if I have that.
Well, anyway,
you're gonna have to do tricks.
Listen,
to get me
they
there all
still
night.
have tickets if y'all want to hang out with us for the all night long.
All night.
They're going to have RVs out there, y'all. Bring your lawn chairs because it's too late to get an RV. They done already rented out all the RV spaces. No more space.
So I'll just pull up with your RV.
They got DJ Big John, DJ Frank White, DJ Gemini, food trucks, various vendors, a mechanical bull. I'm going to,
Don't do it.
You can bring blankets, tents, lawns, chairs. You cannot bring grills or coolers. And there's plenty of parking. Go to dmvovernightcookout.com and hang out with us all night on Friday night, y'all.
You will have a great time.
It's going to be fun. Listen, the Spotlight Summer Sale, y'all, is coming up August 14th.
Ooh,
we do not have a lot of tickets left. Y'all think we playing? We not.
Didn't explain it. So the Spotlight Summer Sale, we give a yacht party annually. So we are blessed to be giving the biggest yacht party, and we got the biggest one they had. And so we have 200 capacity, and we've already almost half sold out the yacht. So get your tickets, please. You can go.
Over half sold out.
Yes, it is, and it's selling really quick. So just remember, people get tickets in groups, 7 here, 6 there. So before you know it, the tickets will be gone, and we only have maximum capacity of 200. So
yes,
please
indeed.
get your tickets to the Spotlight annual summer sale.
Y'all can see
the yacht leaves out of Annapolis. We have the none other than Vibe Band on the yacht. They play 2 sets on the yacht. We have my main man, DJ Big Jeff, on the yacht. We have plenty of food, catered food on the yacht. All of this included with your ticket, and we also have major giveaways. So it's a heck of a party.
August 14th, y'all. Come party with us on the Spotlight Summer Sale,
come
second
and get it
annual.
down with us. It's going to be amazing. Everybody that went last year will testify.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Happy birthday to my friend Danny. Today is his birthday, so happy birthday, Danny. Also on Saturday, we are going to be celebrating the birthdays of our girl Dana Dane and Tyra Levon. So I just wanted to say happy birthday to all of you all, and we're going to make an appearance at every place that we can.
What season are we in?
We are in Team Cancer. What you thought?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Cancer season. Okay, so shout out to the Kansas.
Y'all know who got a birthday coming up?
So wifey has a birthday July 3rd, so we're going to have a big celebration. Yeah, give it up. So we'll say happy birthday in advance to you, wifey, since we not. So, So I was going to tell him something.
I don't know, but...
Before we go any further, I have to hurry up and tell you guys this. Someone came up to me just now. Shout out to Cecil. Cecil just came up and mentioned a movie called Recognize. We Live by the Code of the Street. So that was the first movie that I ever acted in, and part 2 as well. But I want to say to the director, Terry Head Miles, get well soon.
Oh, yeah.
My prayers are with you. You know you my guy. That guy would drop on a dime and come to see me and do co-hosting with me when I first originally started this in 2012 in Atlanta, Georgia. He's from the south side of our city, and he's a whole representative of DC. And right now, he need our prayers. So shout out to my main man, Terry Head Miles. And I'm praying for you, and you will be just fine. Thank you,
Yes, indeed.
Thank you for the opportunities that you have afforded me, too, though.
Yes, indeed. Prayers out to you, Terry. We will be right back with our guest co-host, and we've got Name That Song and Black Businesses.
But who is our co-host that we blessed to have, though?
Listen, the next DC mayor is in the building.
Okay, talk about it.
And
let's talk about it now.
Let's talk about it.
Say that.
I said it. Y'all see what you see, Team Red. Yes.
So periodically you'll hear us say Team Red. So that's we just asking you guys to repeat that, Team Red. So we are truly Team Red, and we repping, and we believe in him. So I know what this guy stands for behind the scenes, and it's really true to who he is in public and more. And so because of that, I stamp it and I'm standing with it. And so I'll say I'm happy to have him to sit on this platform, and I'm going to abandon it quickly and get out the way. So I just wanted to say that to my main man Head again, get well soon. And I'm going to jump out the way. And guess who we got? Our stand-in co-host, not just a comedian, one of the grandest, one of the, he saved the day.
He saved the night last night.
One of the baddest, I'm talking about grandiose ain't the word. This fella's a class act. It's an easy transition for him. Not many comedians can transition to politics, but this young man has done it well and gracefully. So right after this commercial break, we're going to give it up for my main man, Red Grant, in the building. Yeah. Put them together.
We'll be right back, y'all.
Spotlight over the city, baby.
Sometimes emotion, and sometimes it's easy. One side you can't go, yeah, there's so much pain. But it's all right. Yeah, one
Thank you, sir. Pyrex Vision Volume 3. Go grab that, nigga. OTP all money in. How you feel about that Rocky City thing, bro? I fuck with it, man. DC love. Already. Oh, you know we out here, DC, Rocky City, all money in OTP. Where we at? Where we at? Hey. Follow J-Rock. Come on, follow me. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. See the turkey.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, y'all see we did a quick swap, right? And we have we call him, this is when friends turn into family, right? Spotlight family. Red Grant is in the building, co-hosting with me tonight. Hey!
I appreciate you having me. Hey, Stan, thank you for allowing me to sit in your seat. This seat it's a hard seat to sit in right here, baby. But I appreciate y'all having me tonight. Let's turn up for the spotlight.
Let's turn up for spotlight. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna talk about black businesses. Spotlight over the city. We're the people's champ of media, and we love our black businesses. If you are a black business owner or you know of a reputable black business, please send us an email and you can be featured on an upcoming show. The email address is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Again, that email is info@spotlightoverthecity.com. Today's black businesses, we've got free estimate garage door repair. Let me tell y'all why I put this one on here, because I am the Black Lucille Ball. And I drove into our garage on Sunday.
You drove into the garage?
Yes. Going forward.
Hold up, how do you drive into a garage, yo? Were you twisted?
It was Father's Day. It was in the morning.
All right, let's start there.
Listen,
it was
Father's Day, and it was in the morning. And when I got back from the store getting some stuff for Stan, I was so excited to like get in the house and be like, I'm like a kid. I was like so excited, and I forgot to put the car in park.
Hold up, I don't believe this story. Something is not right. This sounds like that. No, this sounds like that Tiger Woods story with his wife.
It was true.
Bust out his windows and all that. She ran into her. Let's start at the beginning. It was Father's Day.
I did it. It was Father's Day, y'all.
Hello, every dude in here know. That's why we laughing. It was Father's Day.
Father's Day.
She was late on getting the gift.
Yes.
She was like, I gotta go to the store and get him a gift at 6 a.m. There wasn't no stores open. She had to hang out at the mall till 9 a.m. She finally said, Stan will be up at 9:15.
Yes.
I'm going to speed home. She came home and did a willy in the...
It was terrible. And I sat there in tears, y'all, because I was like, it's Father's Day and I got to go in here and tell him I crashed the garage.
Oh, man.
And I crashed the garage. So long story short, the next morning, I called this guy, this free estimate garage door repair. They came out within an hour. We had a new garage door within 3 hours, y'all. And so the customer service was bomb. The timing was bomb. The garage door looks amazing.
That's good.
He was a perfectionist. He made sure everything was working right. And you all can reach them. Yeah, so thank you so much. I didn't get his name, but I want to say the website is www.garage-door-repairman-nearme.com. So thank you all so much for saving me and my marriage. Thank you.
Y'all wild over there. Y'all are wilding at the Stan and Terry house.
I didn't back in. I drove in the front way, so y'all know I was out of my mind.
Okay.
Letitia Thornhill is a celebrity makeup artist, y'all. You've seen my headshot pictures on some of my social media pages. She did my makeup. She's an amazing woman. She also makes body oils. She does some amazing work in the celebrity entertainment industry. If you ever need your makeup done for anything, editorial, TV, film, bridal, and more, her name is Letitia Thornhill. Her Instagram is Let's Beauty, the number 1. And she is also on TikTok, Let Beauty. And you can reach her on email, letsbeautypro@gmail.com.
She sound like she be, and your face always look good.
So she's the girl, Letitia Thornhill. She gets you right, y'all. Okay, you ready for Name That Song, Red?
Oh, always, man. I got a special song because Stan tried to challenge me the other night. He was like, "You gonna have a song or what, Red? You gonna have a song?" Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm
listen,
ready.
Name That Song is when we sing a few bars of a song. You all are to guess the name of the song and the artist, and you could be a winner, chicken dinner. Okay. Y'all ready? You can win a Spotlight t-shirt, Spotlight stuff, just some stuff. We got lots of stuff. Whatever you think you might want, we might have something. So y'all ready? You ready?
I'm ready. And remember, y'all are at Spotlight Over the City. This is the livest crowd in the world. And I need y'all to be live out there, man. We got y'all drinks.
Y'all ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, I got to wet my whistle.
You going first?
I go first. Ladies first, right?
Nice, always.
Okay. Bae, you ready? I've always told you. Hey, y'all ready? I'd give anything My baby, you've been my best, my only friend. There's nothing like the joy you bring. Y'all know this? I wonder what would happen if you would trust in me. I'll make you believe. I'll make you see. Y'all know the song? Okay, y'all know the song? Anybody know the song? Anybody? Red? Anybody? Woo!
See,
Anybody?
somebody got to know this.
Angela Winbush. What? Anybody know the name of the song and the artist? Anybody? Denzel? Anita Baker is the artist, but what's the name of the song? Anybody? On
I'm only human.
Red, you don't know either? Nobody know? Okay, good. I got y'all. So good. Keep going. Red, what you got?
I got one for y'all.
Let's go. Let's go.
You need a water, Red?
Nah, I'm good, man. I wake up with this voice.
Let's go.
The sun is shining. There's plenty of light. Yeah.
Keep going. I need to hear some more.
A new day is dawning, sunny and bright.
All right now, okay.
Oh, after I've been crying all night.
Whoa.
Sun is cold and the new day seems old. Let me sing
Hey,
it. Since I lost my baby.
Yeah. Y'all give it up. Woo!
Hey,
Listen,
that was good.
that
right
was
there.
good. We love to have fun on here. We have a really, Dante, you want me to go to a commercial or should I just keep rolling? You want me to keep rolling? Let's keep rolling. Spotlight news, y'all. Y'all ready for some Spotlight news?
Yeah.
Okay. Red, I'm going to have you kick off Spotlight News because no one other better than you can talk about the DC primary results that took place this week. Can you just give us a quick update on what happened this week? What does that all mean?
All right, so the DC primaries, mayoral primaries, and all the other primaries from the wards to the at-larges, to everything that was going on was super exciting this week. It was much anticipated. Me being an independent candidate, you know, I was super, super, super happy and ready to see who my opponent would be. You had Robert White, Muriel Bowser, Trayon White, and James Butler going up against each other to ultimately face me. And Muriel Bowser won the mayoral primary, and shout out to her. And shout out to all the candidates, Trayon,
Yes.
shout out to Robert White, shout out to James Butler, because it was a hell of a race. It was a race like no other. And DC's at a special place right now. What I would say about the primaries, that the vote count was low.
Okay.
And
Is that typical?
no, it's typical because we have to get out and vote.
Okay. We got to do a better job.
Yeah, we
at
got to
that.
do a way better
Okay.
job. Our local elections are super important. I want you guys to hear this because the local elections are way more important than the national elections for us because it determines how we get treated. So I need people to start taking that serious. In November, on November 8th, we will have a general election, and that will determine who will be the mayor of Washington, D.C. Your boy Red Grant will be in the general election. And what I'm going to need from you guys is signatures. We got to get 6,000 signatures. So if you're a D.C. resident, make sure that you go to grantformayordc.com. If you're in this audience and you're a D.C. resident, I want you to sign the petition. It's a great time to be a resident of Washington, D.C.
Yes, Grant for mayor.
Yeah.
Grant for mayor.
Grant for mayor.
That's right. So we're very, very proud of what you're doing. And, you have our full support. Stan and I don't live in D.C., but whatever we can do from the borders, you got us. You can
Hey,
count
Slim,
on us.
y'all know so many people in
Exactly.
DC. Y'all live in DC. Y'all from DC.
Yes.
Y'all for
So
DC.
we have a number of people that are rallying behind you. So we're going to make this happen, y'all. We are going to do it. Watch just listen. I told
It's
y'all
gonna
on
be
this
historic.
day. It's going to be historic. So just remember that I told you all today, June 23rd, we're going to make history, right?
Let's make history.
Team Red.
Team Red. Let's go, man.
All right. You know, I hate to report things like this. 15-year-old Chase Poole was killed this past Sunday, you all. After the Moechella festivities ended, there was a group of youth that broke out into a fight, and gunshots began, and Chase was killed. He's 15 years old. A DC police officer and 2 other adults were also injured in the gunfire. There are reports that Chase had been shot twice before this incident, so I don't know how true that stuff is. Red, I don't know if you've heard any more about this, but it breaks my heart. I have a 14-year-old son as well, and I am one of those moms. I'm struggling right now. He's like, Mom, can I go to the something? I'm like, no, I don't want you to really go anywhere outside of the yard nowadays, but I can't do that. You know what I mean? So it's a balance, and it's hard for us because we see so much happening to these young kids out here. What do you say to that?
Well, I'm going to say, first of all, my condolences go out to the family of Chase Poole. We know that Moechella is a peaceful event, and my man Yachty and Kelsey and all of them over there at Long Live Go-Go, they do a wonderful job just demonstrating how important Go-Go is for the city and how important the peaceful movement is for the city. And I think sometimes we got to really take a step back as parents and a community and really take this thing serious and see where our young kids are going and how they're reaching out and screaming out for help and love and care and respect. And we got to grab them up right now. We have to implement more programs for them. We got to have more things for them to do
Like
after
don't
school.
shoot guns, shoot cameras.
Definitely like don't shoot guns, shoot cameras, beyond your block.
Yes.
So many other programs in the city that help our young people stay off the streets and head toward violence. And it's really sad because, we all grew up I grew up in the 80s where it was violent times, but it wasn't about the youngins.
No.
It was really like, okay, we had a drug problem in the city, and most of the crime and violence went toward each other that were trying to get at each other. But this is like, a lot of young kids, 12, 13, 14, 15,
young girls
16,
now.
young women, carrying weapons that ghost guns and different things like that. So it's a lot for us as a community, and we got to get it together. We got to take this thing serious and start loving one another.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Yes, we do. It's tough. But so our prayers go out to Chase Poole and his family and friends, you all. We've got to do better. We got to do better.
Got to do better.
Shifting gears real quick, 84-year-old Bill Cosby has been found liable in a civil suit accusing him of sexually assaulting a 16-year-old black girl back in the day. Not black girl, 16-year-old girl back in the day. Bill was heard, I listened too, Bill was heard on the phone cheering with his lawyer after learning that he only has to pay $500,000. Bill said in his 84-year-old voice, "What? That's all? Booyah." Y'all, what y'all gonna do with Bill and his 84-year-old self? Like what? Red?
I can't. First of all, I can't touch this with a 10-foot pole. This is not good for the campaign,
No,
right
it's
there.
not. Listen, Bill Cosby
I'm out of that one.
And your 84-year-old self, I'm gonna say, have several seats, sir, and go on and live out your 84-year-old life and go sit down somewhere, sir.
Yeah.
And pay your $500,000 and keep your hands off of these young women. How about that? NFL legend Tony Siragusa has died at 55 years old. That's young to me, y'all. The Goose. Yes, Siragusa, he had a 12-year career planned as a defensive tackle for the Colts and the Ravens. He spent nearly a decade as an NFL broadcast analyst. After retiring, I remember him on the sidelines often. No cause of death at this point has been determined. So again, rest in peace to the Goose and his family and everyone who has been closely attached to him. I heard that Jamal, what's the running back's name? that used to play for the Ravens. Jamal, and he got kicked out because of domestic violence. Jamal Lewis, he's was very, very clearly upset about what happened with Goose. So apparently they were very close. So
well, shout out to my man Shannon Sharp, who I played football with at Savannah State University, and him and Goose were tight like that.
They were.
Too. Yeah, they were tight. So shout out to him too.
Yeah, it's sad, really sad that we are losing a lot of our folks. You all just pay attention to what's going on in the world. 25-year-old Baltimore Ravens pass rusher Jaylen Ferguson has tragically died this week at 26 years old. 26.
Man.
Initial rumors point to a possible drug overdose. His family came out today and said, please hold off on comments and concluding how he died until all the facts come to life. But as of today, there's been no cause of death determined. The Baltimore police went to his house early in the morning, I think it was Tuesday, and found him unconscious, and he was pronounced dead on the scene. So 26 years old. You all, we'll keep you posted on that story and try to understand better what happened to this young man. So prayers out to his family. You know, I hate reporting sad stuff like that.
Man, I'm tearing up over here.
I know, right? It's just all crazy stuff happening. One last story for today. Rapper Lil TJay was shot this week in an attempted robbery at a shopping plaza in Edgewater, New Jersey, y'all. Reports indicate that his friend, had two friends that set him up, kind of, sort of, like told the other people that they were going to be leaving at what time. And he got shot. He did not die, thank God. He is okay. He was okay enough to post something on social media yesterday, and he said, I quoted it, he said, just because you've been around a person doesn't make you entitled to the fruits of that person's labor. Envy is at an all-time high. Be safe out here.
Yeah, he ain't lying about that.
He ain't lying, right?
He ain't lying about that.
You know, you probably experienced stuff like that. People that are around you, they think they're entitled to stuff, and you know, then they become haters and envious.
My kids. Sure.
Yes, the kids.
My kids.
Yes, them damn broke ass kids. Lord. Yes, them broke kids. I'm telling you. You ain't gonna lie. Let me see. We got a quick commercial break, y'all, and then we coming back with question of the week. We'll be right back. Spotlight over the city, y'all.
My kids, man.
You ain't never lied.
What's your definition of it? How does it make you feel? Tell me what you say, the truth makes it real. Kings and queens, philosophers, it's right so hard to find. Tell me what it means to be dear and alive. She loves dying when the world is cold. Love stays strong when the fight is old. Love is a shoulder to lean on. Love is y'all know the words. And love's in the light when the well is dry. Quench my thirst, keep me alive. Just reaction, baby. Love is you. Love is you. Love is you. Love is you.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, you all. If you are watching the show on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on our website, we thank you. We appreciate you. We need you to share it, though, because that helps us. That helps us. You want to help us, right?
Yeah,
share it.
Man.
Share the show. That's all we
Share.
ask. We don't ask for no dollars. We don't ask for no. We just say just share it. Tell a friend. Tell somebody
Don't
about it.
hold it to yourself.
That's right.
Share it.
Share. Sharing is caring, y'all.
Share.
Y'all know what Question of the Week is all about. Before we get into it, I will tell you that this segment is sponsored by Umbrella Therapeutic Services, DC's most reliable and trusted behavioral health organization. They provide community support, medication management, and therapy for individuals and groups. Any DC resident ages 5 through 100 are eligible for their services. They accept private health insurance as well as Medicaid, Medicare. So if you need services and you're in the age bracket, if you over 100, then I don't know what to tell you. Umbrella is not the place for you, y'all.
Nah.
Once you get over 100 and you need mental health therapy, you're going to have to call somebody else. But you can call Umbrella Therapeutic Services if you're in between the ages of 5 and 100, and their number is 1-888-793 888-888-4357. Shout out to their CEO, Wes Jones. You're doing an amazing job, really opening up other facilities in the district for those who need mental health.
Hey, can I ask you a question before you get to your question?
Yes, you can.
Do you think, like most, all right, let's say all, do you think all individuals in the world have a little mental health issue?
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much everybody has something that they need some sort of mental health. Yes.
But I asked that question because that's the first key to knowing you got a problem is to say I got little mental health issues and I want a little help. So I'm telling people that, you know, because our city has a lot of people with mental health issues, and we got to start talking about it and being upfront and just doing it right. And don't be afraid to say, you know, I feel a little bit this way. I need to talk to somebody. And don't hold it in. That's why I asked you that question.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very serious. We joke a lot here at Spotlight Over the City, but we take that very seriously. My sister is a mental health therapist. She has a practice in Maryland in Prince George's County. So we try to always make sure. Stan and I participated in a mental health expo a few weeks ago. It's very, very important that people understand it's not a bad thing, okay? Nope. We're trying to drop that negative stigma surrounding mental health. It's a great thing. We really need it, okay? All of us. Question of the week.
I know
okay. Oh my gosh, Ray. You read this question here. You want to peruse it real quick? This question, let me tell y'all something. People send us questions and I don't read them. Stan doesn't read them. Red didn't know what it was before he got here, right? I don't know what it is yet. But what we do is we allow our viewers and listeners to submit questions about relationships. You all can ask us about our marriage. You can ask us about your relationships. And we appreciate it. They keep us entertained. And honestly, sometimes your questions really help Stan and I. When we drive home, we talk about it again. And we talk about how it may have impacted us or how it may be related to something that we've gone through. So today's question of the week, are you already read? Is laughing already. I haven't read it yet. So I'm like, oh, Lord.
You're going to laugh, but this is good. I can't wait. Hey, y'all got to hear this one.
Oh,
it started out good. It's long, too.
It is long. So brace yourselves. My fiance, I don't know if it's a man or a woman yet. My fiance is showing signs of things that make me uncomfortable, and I am not so sure that I want to proceed with the marriage. But it's 2 months away, and lots of money have been spent, and I would disappoint so many family members if I pull out now. I should not have gone through with, wait a minute. I should not have gone through her phone. Because I know that that's a violation of her privacy. But I did it, and I saw text messages and videos that caused me a lot of concern. She has been texting a woman for the past 6 months, saying things like, girl, he is never going to be into what we are doing. So that's why I said keep it between us. He is dry, and he is old, but he's super cool.
And she going in him, man.
Yeah, he found this text message. He's dry and he's old. Wait a minute, y'all. But he's super cool.
We can't get past dry and old.
I know. But he is super cool, and I need a man like him in my life. This is what he found in her phone. And he's saying that was one of the messages that hurt my feelings, but it also raised suspicions about whether or not she's sleeping with this woman that she's texting every single day, multiple times a day. I saw another text that was a semi-naked picture of my fiance that she sent to this woman. Lastly, I read a text the other day that said, I'll let you know when he leaves the house. None of the messages conclude that she's cheating on me, but I'm uncomfortable. Wait.
I can't wait to go in.
I am 60 years old and my fiance is 37. So maybe the age difference is making me overthink this. Should I call off our wedding or approach her and tell her that what I've seen in her phone, or do I just ignore and proceed with caution? For the record, she asked me a long time ago if I would be open to allowing her to sometimes take a dip in the lady pond, and I said absolutely not. I believe that marriage is sacred, and I'm way past my wild years of doing that type of stuff. I want a wife that's all to myself. Oh.
All right. Hold on. Let me do my all first. Let me do my all first. Oh. All right. So let's start at the top of this.
Let's start at the top.
All right. It's his fiance.
It's his fiance. It's 2 months away. The wedding is in August.
He uncomfortable.
He's uncomfortable already.
Because of the text messages that he has been seeing.
But he shouldn't have went through her phone.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
he was wrong. First of all, he was wrong.
Right.
He seems a little jealous. He seems a little uncomfortable.
Right.
Majorly jealous. And when he saw is his woman has a girlfriend.
Right.
Am I right?
Yes.
It might be an old girlfriend, but they still flirt. They still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. A whole girl. Yeah. He has a girlfriend. She has a girlfriend that she like. The girlfriend definitely like her. And he's not allowing their relationship to be real. She has came to him and said that she wants
to dip in the lady pond.
Yeah, and she telling him she want to dip with you, but he's not comfortable with that situation. Because he always dry.
He's old and dry.
And she's 37, he's 60. Should he call off the wedding or what's going on? Old and dry.
Would you call it off, Red? It's 2 months away and they spent a lot of money already.
One thing I found out about life, and y'all can quote me on this, you can't be in a relationship that y'all not, the synergy not right, you're not connected, right? If she like women and you don't like women, then y'all already are going down the wrong path.
Well, he likes women. He just wants her. He only like her.
No, she want other women to be around the pond.
Right.
The lady pool. She want to swim. She want to go swimming, deep sea diving.
Right.
And you old and dry. He got a towel on, doing his back like this. He dry. She want to be in the pool. And I've been in this situation before.
Okay.
This was a long time ago when I was in. It was super long.
Ago.
This is way before I knew my wife. And shout out to my wife. It's our anniversary today.
That's
shout out
right.
to us.
Happy anniversary, 15 years. Yes.
Right, and I'm not old and dry.
I know that's right.
So and the young lady, I was in my 20s too, and she was like, I like women. And I was just like the old and dry dude, like, I thought that she was gonna,
cheat on you with other women. And you weren't cool with that.
I wasn't cool with it.
Okay.
But if I was, if I'd have analyzed it properly, essentially, I would have saw it in a different way. And I don't think he's ready to handle that type of situation.
I don't either.
I think
60.
He should let it go to the old folks' home.
At 60?
Get old and dry, and and keep it pushing. What you think?
I think I kind of think the same thing. I hate this kind of thing because you're 2 months away from your wedding. Money has been invested and spent. I think that you have the sign that you need to understand that go ahead and pull out now, because if you don't, it's not just going to be a whole lot of money that you're going to lose. You're going to lose a lot more if you proceed, because you're not into that. And it's okay. It doesn't make him a bad man. He's a 60-year-old man. He said he wants a woman all to himself. There are lots of women out here who want that.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to get you someone probably a little closer to 60. Maybe someone like 50-ish or something, and who's ready for what you're ready for. They just want you. You just want them. That's what I want. I just want Stan. I hope he just wants me, and I'm willing to do. I told him I'm willing to do anything. I'm willing to do stuff. I'm willing to do stuff. I said just me and just you. It could just be me and you. No animals, but anything else. No extra people. No animals.
No parrots.
But anything else is a go, because it's like, what we're gonna grow old together, so we got to be creative. That's why I said I want to choke him, I want to spank him, I want to do stuff. Yes. So
Hey, Stan
it's your
got.
15-year anniversary. Are you getting choked and spanked tonight, Red?
Am I getting choked and spanked?
Yes.
Nah. I'm going to Mastro's.
Yes, I love it. So listen, if you all, sir, I hope that we were able to help you. I think that you need to back out right now. Just get out. Get out right now and get you someone that's more compatible with you. And run. And she's going to be with somebody who don't mind her having a man and a lady and whatever. So you all, thank you so much. If you have a question for us, please send it to info@spotlightoverthecity.com. We love the questions. Keep them coming in. We will be right back with our first guest. Dr. Phil Wesley is in the building.
I gotta take a picture of this.
So tell me how it feels. Tell me how it feels sitting out there. Yeah. I'm making a change today. The look of it's taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's not like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? Sitting in the box with an owner suit. Bosses are rolling that bonus suit. Laying it up, but I told you the truth. Summer, all I do is flex, okay? And New Year's, all I do is sex, okay? And Valentine's Day, I had sex, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next, okay? We'll see what's about to happen next,
Multi-talented, so you're doing some acting, Miles. That role that you played in All In with alongside Little Mama and Jim Jones and some Tracy Braxton and some others. We saw the premiere. You did an amazing job. I just wanted to let you know. Thank you. You did awesome. So you have a big career ahead of you in acting. I'm just telling you from what I saw.
Miles Frost, MJ.
For his brilliant portrayal of pop superstar Michael Jackson, Miles Frost earns his first Tony nomination and win.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Spotlight Over the City. Hey, y'all.
As you can see, we're back.
Yes.
We're going to get her mic right. And we twinging over here.
What's that?
We pinging, whatever that ping noise is. Twinging.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, there you go.
We're going to get the twing together. Twing.
1, 2.
Sounds like my mic is off. So Red's mic is
All right, so we back with Spotlight Over the City. Shout out to my girl, Terry Long. Shout out to my man, Stan Long. It's a good time. The crowd is hype. How y'all doing out there? Y'all still with us?
Yeah. I'm back. I mean, they're getting it together. You all, we have a +1. Before you want me to go to? Before we go on, I do want to talk about really quickly. I wanted to mention this lovely, amazing woman is in the building tonight. She is very supportive of Spotlight Over the City, so I wanted to show our support for her. She is doing, a lot of the ladies, I don't know if men do this, but a lot of ladies are getting, getting their bodies right, and they're having, surgery, getting it taken out of here, putting it there, doing all of that. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, but when you finish doing your thing, you're going to have to go over to Yaya and get your post-op services done, and she going to get you together. All of that stuff they do to sculpt you and get you right and make sure you don't have any scar tissue.
Heck yeah.
That's right. YayaConsultants.com, and she going to get you together, y'all. An amazing business, Black-owned business, professional services. Check her out, www.yayaconsultants.com. I don't need to see her yet because, you know, I haven't gone under the knife yet, but I want Stan to just practice the sculpture stuff on me tonight.
Yeah,
just
Stan.
practice, like, just do it, just pretend. Okay?
Yes, Stan.
All right? So, y'all, thank you so much for getting our ladies together and keeping them together. Just wanted to say that.
Sculpt them up, yeah.
Yes, we have a +1 in the building. Without further ado, you all, this man has been motivating youth across the world, and he is doing it, stepping on the gas. We need more people like him. Y'all put your hands together and welcome to our Spotlight family, Dr. Philip Wesley II. Dr. Phil! Hello!
Hey!
Welcome to Spotlight Over the City.
Thank you so much. It's
Yes,
great to be here.
thank you so much. We're going to get right to it. I heard you talking to Red about some things that you're doing, but why don't you tell people a little bit about who you are and how you came to be Dr. Phil?
Hey, that's right. Listen, I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I got my second chance at life. So my whole motivation is everyone needs a new start.
Yes.
And so I speak in schools. I just finished my role as an assistant superintendent for 16 schools from New York to Connecticut to Massachusetts, and just got assigned to my new position as an associate pastor at the Capitol Hill Seventh-day Adventist Church.
Yes! Yes!
Associate
I love it.
pastor.
Associate pastor. I love it.
Absolutely.
So you saving lives on a spiritual level.
Yeah, we do it on a spiritual level and all kind of levels. You know, we just want to make the impact in people's lives and let them know it's okay to start over. Some people, you know, they trip up, they mess up, they fail. But, you know, my whole motivation is, hey, don't quit, just do it, just keep going because everyone needs a new start.
I like that sweatshirt. Is that what it says on there? Don't quit?
Don't quit.
I love it. I love it.
This
That's
is
part
the
of your
thing I
brand.
designed,
Yeah. I love that. So, Dr. Phil, when you talk about motivating youth, is there a certain age group? Is there just boys? Is it boys and girls? Give us a little bit more detail about what you do day in and day out, and, you know, what that's all about.
Absolutely. I cover from middle school to high school to college. I have a boys to men group that I meet with every week. And, you know, it's really all about inspiring them to be their best selves. One of the things I noticed was that, you know, you ask them, hey, do you think you're worthy of success? And they're so hesitant to raise their hand.
Really?
Because it just feels like, hey, I'm not that A student or I'm not that type. I'm like, hey, you could be whatever you want to be.
Correct.
If you have the right mindset.
Preach.
And so I go into motivate. When I go into these classes, I motivate because I believe, hey, we got to get your mindset right. Because if we don't have your mindset right, you'll never take the proper actions to full success.
It starts here.
It starts right here.
It starts here.
right up here.
And the young people want people to talk to them directly like that.
That's right.
You know, they don't want it to be sugar-coated. They want to be, know that they're being loved immediately because they don't get love a lot of times. So when a person like yourself comes in, they looking at, can I relate to that person?
That's right.
You got to stay relatable to our young people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, one of the things that I just try to emphasize to them is whatever you do, don't give up on yourself. Don't count yourself out when God has already counted you in.
Oh,
Tell 'em
say
something.
that again. That part. Don't.
Yeah, don't count yourself out when God has already counted you in. He's
That
already
part.
destined you for greatness.
That part.
Don't
Man.
give up on that.
That part. So for
Need
you.
to carry you around in my pocket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So what you're doing, does it span across Maryland, DC, Virginia? How do your programs work?
I will go all over to anywhere and speak to whoever needs that motivation to get up again. I've gone through the divorce. I've gone through, shifts in my career. I've gone through it all, and I've gotten back up every time. I've started over every time. I've reinvented myself every time, and anybody can do that.
It's cool that you say words like reinvent, because I just feel like even in my life, I've been reinventing myself since I was young. Like, you can never get too comfortable and get in that box that people want to always put you in.
That's right.
So you got to always be reinventing yourself. And I tell people all the time, if you can reinvent yourself, you can stay alive, you can stay fresh, new, and people respect that when you can get up off that ground and do what you're supposed to do.
And reinvent yourself. And you are a walking testimony because, like you said, of the things that you've gone through. I tell a lot of people now, I've been talking to a lot of women. I have a program that I do that I talk to a lot of women every week about turning trauma into triumph. Yes. And one of the things that I said to the young lady this week that, you know, it's a cliche that says experience is the best teacher. But I took it a step further and said wisdom is the best teacher, because without wisdom, I mean, you know what I mean? You have nothing, right? And so you have the wisdom that you've gained through your experiences, and you're sharing it and helping others. And I really, really appreciate you for that.
Yeah, you know, as a 7th grader, I remember I was in Queens, at a school in Queens.
You remember when you was a 7th grader?
You don't?
No.
I'm
sorry.
And there was a young man who would come. He was probably in high school at that time, but he would come and just play ball with us, baseball, basketball, whatever. He just talked to us, just chill with us. One day he came in a suit. I said, man, Malik, what you doing here in a suit? He said, yeah, me and John, we just signed a record deal. And I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. I said, what's the name of the group? He said, A Tribe Called Quest. And from there, I got to see his start to legendary hip hop. And I remember I wanted to get in the rap industry, and I grew my hair long. I did everything. I did everything. I was begging him, like, listen to my demo, man. You know, come on, Fife, listen to my demo. But he had one conversation with me, and I'll never forget it. He was like, listen, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes. It's cool to be on stage. It's cool to be in the studio. But there's a lot more that goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He just empowered me to be my best self, because even Tribe, the millions that they made their record label, they didn't get all those millions. You know, they went triple platinum and didn't make that triple platinum. They're very successful now. And shout out to Q-Tip, and that's still moving it. But I'll never forget that conversation that he poured into me and took that time to speak to me and keep it real. And that's what I want to give our youth today. Just give them a real conversation. Like, listen, you don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but I'll tell you something else. Man's behind the scenes is different from God's behind the scenes. Because God is doing something better than what they're doing behind the scenes.
Man,
yes,
tell
indeed.
them again. Check the vibe, Phil.
Yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Y'all give it up. I love that. Check the vibe, Phil.
Yeah, check the vibe, Phil.
So for youth who, or for organizations, Phil, that want to reach out to you to get you to come and motivate their youth, what is the process? Let people know how they can get connected with Dr. Phil.
Check out my website, Dr. Phil 2, drphil2.com. And you can book me there. You can bring me to your school, to your event, your youth event, even to your church. It doesn't matter. I'll come and bring a word for your youth. I'll even bring professional development for your teachers and your principals. I've done that. You can check out my ebook, drphil2.com, 6 Ways to Shape Your New Start. 6 ways to shape your new start. And the first point in my book is own your past. Like, you can't get to the future until you own your past. Like, it's okay to have a past. It's okay that you messed up. It's okay that somebody did you wrong. But it's not okay to stay in that state. You've got to get up and go and define your future.
I love it, y'all. Give it up, y'all, one more time. How can they follow you, Dr. Phil, on how do you, on your social media?
Dr. Phil 2, Dr. Phil 2, at Dr. Phil 2 on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook. It's called Shaping Your New Start. But anytime you put in Dr. Phil 2, you'll find me on social media.
Listen, I want to just tell you, on behalf of Stan and I and Red, that we appreciate what you're doing.
Yes.
We need more Dr. Phils like this. We really, really do. You all see what's going on out here in the world, and we need more men like you to help guide these young people to greatness. So I want to say I thank you and appreciate you. And we are Spotlight family now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
my wife has been on.
Yes, your wife has been here.
And that is my new start. My wife is my new start. And she wrote the book on blended families. We need more clouds.
Yes, right? Lynette. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Lynette. And it's a phenomenal book for children. But again, it's showing that even with your children, even in a blended family, it's okay to start over again.
It is okay, y'all, to start over again. Y'all give it up one more time for Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, too.
Yes. Moving right along. Y'all ready for Smoot? Y'all ready for Fred Smoot?
Yeah.
Yes. Coming up right after this next commercial break, we have got retired NFL legend superstar Fred Smoot is in the building, y'all.
Yeah.
Woo!
It's ready.
Welcome back to Spotlight Over the City, y'all. You having a good time?
Yeah.
Yes, indeedy. If you're watching the show on YouTube Live, please share it. Wherever you're watching the show, please just share the show, y'all. Tell a friend, tell somebody about it. Right, Red? Tell them. Y'all, we got a +1 in the building. Y'all see? Y'all see?
It's a double +1.
Yes, indeedy.
Yes.
Listen. For all of the football fans, I'm sure you already know who this young man is. But if you don't know, you're going to find out tonight. We are very honored to have this young man here with us tonight. Y'all put your hands together and welcome to our Spotlight family. Retired NFL legendary player.
Living legend.
Yes, living legend.
Living legend.
Yes, indeed.
L.
Put your
L.
hands together for Fred Smoot.
Smooth.
Yes, indeed.
I know
What's up?
They gotta feel good when you know you're on the field and you just hear somebody going smooth.
I remember.
I can tell you this. It worked both ways, Ray.
Right.
All right, check this out. It's nothing like 80,000 people saying it at once.
Right.
You feel the ground start
Right.
to shake.
Uh-huh.
And it just want to make you want to make more and more plays. Right.
Right.
But then when I go on the road, when they start to boo me, they sound the same.
It sound the same.
I just celebrate. It's the same rhythm. to me.
Yeah. So how you been?
I've been great. All over the city, taking on new challenges, doing new things.
Yeah.
I done did everything from MC to Emancipation, where I ran into Red Ed, where he told me about him running for mayor.
Yeah.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And you was talking about something. I was sitting out there in the stands, and I was like, you know what? That is right, because once you do something and you do it great, people don't want to give you a chance to do something else great.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Isn't
being
that
a great
something?
football player, most of the time when they see me doing other stuff, they're like, oh, I never know you do that. First of all, I'm a person.
Right. How about that?
I wasn't born just to play football.
Tell them again,
Yeah,
right?
I like to do other stuff, so I respect you getting out of your comfort zone and say, you know what, I already did, TV and radio. I want to go out and I want to try politics, and most people won't give you the chance to take you serious. I will, brother.
Well, I'm in my comfort zone at all time. I'm always in my comfort zone.
Good.
Like you said just now, you can't let them put you in a box.
They will.
They try to put you in a box.
Yeah, they will.
They think that I don't know what it is about comedy, but they think that you are dumb because you talked about smart stuff.
Well, football players, they think we don't.
I don't know why. I don't know why they think y'all dumb because you put a helmet on, huh?
To make it to the NFL, they actually only take that 1% that's smart.
Yep.
All right, that's why a lot of
Wow.
kids from the Ivy Leagues make it to the NFL and not last the guys that go to Alabama, because it's the intelligence. See, it's a difference between a coach in high school and in college saying, here go the playbook, let's go over it together.
Yep.
When you get to the league, this is 500 to 1,000 pages. I see you tomorrow.
Ah.
Like, that's the difference. And when you're going against a Peyton Manning and he's changing the play quickly, can you adjust? That's the thing. So it's not all about your athletic ability. You got to be mentally there.
Yeah, they
see.
hand some of them people them
That's
big books,
interesting.
and they be like, "What is going on? We didn't do this right here."
Like they written Egyptian.
Wow.
It becomes, that's the challenge. Because I'm sure y'all see guys in the grocery store all the time, and you're like, this guy 6'8", 350 pounds. What is he doing?
Why he not
Right.
on?
Why
Yeah.
is he in the NFL? He just won't apply himself mentally. That's the guys they want. They want the mentally smart guys.
Yes.
Wow. So, Fred, what do you miss about playing in the NFL? Is there anything you miss?
That's a great
I
question.
missed the locker room.
You do.
I miss those 53 brothers from 53 different mothers.
I know that's right.
It's nothing like somebody that you know every day. They know what you're going through. All right, like you could talk to your mom. She love you unconditionally, but she don't know what you're going through day by day. And y'all was talking about mental health. Well, the first thing they do when you get in the NFL, they make you get a shrink. All right?
Oh.
And they actually give you one. You know why? Because you have to deal with stuff from like 20 different angles. All right? They teach you how to deal with family. You like, what you mean deal with family? They teach you how to say the word no.
No.
All right? Because at the end of the day, I can't tell my uncle, yeah, let me hold 100. I'm like, I ain't got it. He know you got it.
He know you got it.
Right, he definitely know you got it.
I just need to be able to say no. And most guys will get married and put their wife as that barrier to say no to everybody.
They wife be the bad cop.
That's why everybody hate the wife. Now. Everybody in that family hate the wife. But you have to put these things in the way because I always looked at this myself. I said, don't let 22-year-old Fred mess it up for 45-year-old Fred.
Now that's...
Save him some money, too.
Say that.
That's the whole key with my thing was I'm going to try to make sure 50-year-old Fred so I can go out here and date me a 37-year-old.
Well, Fred, you can't be old and dry, though.
I ain't going to be old and dry. That's his problem. Not only was he old and dry, he wasn't willing to try new things.
He wasn't willing to try. He didn't want her dipping in the lady pond. He want her to himself.
Hey, that come with fringe benefits.
Yeah.
He got a clue of what he turned down. That's why I gotta ask you now. You a lady. What's too old?
What's too old?
She 37, he's 60. Like, what's too old? Because I'm sorry, at 60, you got your own smell. And if you got your own smell, you should not date somebody that's 37 and still don't want to go to the casino. I'm sorry.
Listen, you make a great point. Let me see. If
they want to go to the park every week. They want to be down the park on the 14th every week.
Red, you know what I say? You got your own smell. All us got old people in our family.
Right.
When we walk in
know.
their house, and I'm like, hey, mama, her house stink. You know why her house stink? Because she cooked the same thing.
They got their own smell. You right.
In there.
Chitlin curtains.
They do. Old people got their own smell. And it doesn't mean it's a bad smell.
It's not a bad
but
smell.
they do have their own smell. Even my parents. Now that I think about it, when I walk into Mom's room, it's a smell. It's not bad. But it smells like right.
It smells like Avon. That's a good way to put it. That was a great that's a great word, Avon.
Wow. So Fred, you've been doing some amazing things as a retired NFL player.
Yeah.
Tell some people about some of the things that you are really getting into nowadays.
Well, right now, I got some good stuff going on in PG County. Working for a company Darryl Green started some years back, Joyce Mason Realty. And right now, we're looking for people that's never purchased houses.
Okay.
We're looking for people that put in applications and the applications couldn't go through. We're looking for the minorities. It's time to stop renting. At the end of the day, rent. Now I got some renters and I love them, but they make the rich man rich. If I tell you, you can get a house and you can pay $1,700, $2,000 a month for your mortgage, and you paying $2,500 for an apartment.
Why wouldn't you do?
You're losing it, and most time we miss out on that because we don't try. We think, you know what? My mama had the gas bill in my name since I was 2. My credit ain't no good. Like sometimes we don't even know what
we
our
don't
credit
even
is.
know.
In this program I'm starting in PG, put it in. Even if we turn you down, I'm gonna make you put it in again.
Okay.
Like put it in until we accept it. And that's what we're trying to do. Like home ownership is like it's more than just owning a home. It's more than just memories. That's how you hand wealth though. That's how you like
generational wealth.
Generational wealth. It's nothing like a house. Because the one thing about a house, it's kind of tax free when you really look at it. If you pay those notes, when you sell a house, it's tax free.
Tax free. I love it.
It's crazy that you talk about your credit.
Yeah.
The first question, and I don't know if this is a bad question. Ladies, y'all can answer this for me. The first question my wife ever asked me, not ever, but when we started dating, she was like, how's your credit?
They want to know.
They want to know.
Y'all would leave us over bad credit. And y'all know we got bad credit.
And I didn't know what my credit was at that time. I was young and didn't know what my credit was. I got my credit report. Ooh-wee.
And she was like,
that thing was 5-something. Yeah, I couldn't get nothing. But look at God. Watch God. Watch how God work. Watch how God work. My credit is 820 now.
Yes, indeed.
And if I wouldn't have met that woman who asked me about my credit.
I can say, Red, you know why yours 820? Because you married. See,
yeah.
Single come with bad credit. That's how you get the woman. You spend all that real money to get the woman. Right. She slows you down and she gets your credit right. So I ain't finna give you no problem.
Yeah.
Hey. Right, Fred. Fred called you out.
Shout out to the single men. You right above 600. You right above 600.
Keep hope alive. Get you a good woman and you get it up to the 800s like Red did. Yes, indeed. I love it. I love this, though. So the program that you're in, if people want to try to participate, how would they?
Well, actually, I was just talking to my side. We're starting it in like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I'm looking for a brick and mortar building as we speak in the middle of PG. Everybody in DMV, they know where my IG at. You can find me on IG.
Okay.
My sister right there, Nicole. You can find me through her information.
Okay.
I'm a pub it in about 2 weeks, so it'll be out there.
It'll be out there.
I don't want a couple. I want everybody. Come on.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. Don't. Give
I'm
us
going.
the information.
I'm gonna send my daughters right there. Them grown kids. I'm gonna get them a house, Fred.
Hey, I know who their mommy is. So y'all money good. We gonna take that money. Now, don't worry about it.
That's right.
Right.
We're gonna get them right. I appreciate things like that because again, you show that after coming out of the NFL, life is not over. You are reinventing yourself. Like we just got finished talking. You're reinventing yourself, kind of, sort of, right?
Yeah. Well, I look at sports as life, and life is sports. And right now at 43, I'm right before halftime, bottom of the second quarter. My life just started. See, most people don't understand when you play professional. When we retire in our 30s, we're still so young. My first year I retired, I did nothing. When I say did nothing, I didn't watch sports. I didn't do anything.
Really?
I just traveled and I just tried to find myself because for so long it was Fred Smoot in that football. That football is your best friend. I remember when I was young in Mississippi, I was like, this ball gonna show me the world. Well, it did, and it opened up a whole nother world for me. But when that football is taken away, it's like being married to a woman for 30 years and she just get up and leave for that 60-year-old man that's
old and dry.
Just get up and leave me. And I think that makes you have to reshuffle the deck and say, like, what do I like? Who am I? And I think you see a lot of football players, a lot of basketball players, they can't figure that out. It's a hard thing to figure out because you've been defined by a ball and by a sport. And I always looked at myself and say, no matter how good I am at this sport, I want them to know Fred Smoot.
That's right.
And I don't want to be defined by a children's game. Now, I know everybody look up to sports, but I always couldn't figure the psychology out. I had 50-year-old men screaming at my game for me, a fan of me. 50-year-old, I'm 22.
Yeah, and you couldn't wrap your mind around it.
I couldn't wrap my mind around it. They would look at me like, then when I make a mistake, they be like so disgusted. I'm like, what? Why are you putting all your energy
into you?
Into me? Don't you got a wife and kids at home? So I just never could figure that out, and that's what made me say I'm not gonna let this children game define me.
Can I ask you a question? Because I had to ask this before you go. How do you handle criticism? Like, cause
that's a great question.
Because being an athlete, you get criticized
all the time. Well, to play sports, you got to have a thick skin. Luckily, I was raised in the ghettos of Mississippi by a 15-year-old mama. I got thick skin.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like my mom said, if you don't want to play the game, don't get in it. And if you're going to play cornerback, nobody's on your side. When you leave a football game as a cornerback, and I just gave up 2 touchdowns and lost this game, don't nobody love me. But my old lady and my mama. Them two people look at me and say, you know what, boy,
it's all right. That's right.
Look at me and lie to my face. And then I got to wake up the next day to ESPN. More critics. I got to...
Stephen A.
On my phone, my family calling me. What happened? You seen the game? You seen what happened? So I'm one of those people... I just say it's part of that life, and if you don't want that part of that life, you're choosing the wrong profession.
Yeah.
I let my haters build me up. You can only motivate me.
I love that, Fred.
Remember this though, when they stop hating, you ain't doing your job.
You ain't doing something right.
You ain't doing your job. So hate me all you want. I need that hate.
I love it. I love it. So, so you're 43. You're doing your thing now. You're going to be trying to get these people
to be single in there too.
Single, 43 and single.
Yeah, because this show seemed to be about only married people.
Well, listen, no, it's not though, because it's some single people that was on here that I said they
and
said.
And the 60-year-old, he's single now.
He was single now too.
He old and dry.
Yeah.
All I can say is this. I'm a son of a preacher. Southern
Yes.
Baptist preacher.
Yes.
But I try to be more Jesus-like every day.
That's right.
Because last time I checked, Jesus didn't get married.
Nay. Hey, you trying to be more like Jesus,
I'm
right?
trying to be more like Jesus. I'm going to give me 12 people and we just going to run and see.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So he's single and you're ready to mingle, but you're not ready for marriage. Is that what you're telling the women out there?
I've already been married.
Okay, been there, done that.
I'm 0 for 1.
Okay.
But I'm not a quitter.
Okay. So you're open to it
Totally
again.
open. Hey, it ain't that I married the wrong person. It ain't that we got married at the wrong time. It's just that we didn't make the best out of the situation.
And it happens.
And you can make the excuse you
That
want for it or
happens.
whatever. It's just timing is everything in life. And she met me at a very hot time in my life. And like I tell my homeboy, he literally like 40 years old, no kids, always had everything together. He was like, yeah, that's why I'm for with no kid. I'm like, cause you ugly. Like, some people get in different situations. You know, like I can't give him props for having no kids. No women want your kids.
It's a whole different situation.
It ain't that our standards are different. Options.
Options.
Like I always say, judge a man by his options.
Yeah.
You know why I respect Denzel Washington? Because every woman on earth
Want him.
He held his own.
Even my 82-year-old mama want him.
My grandma.
Yeah.
Denzel walking. I'm like, what's going on? But he held his own.
Yes, he did.
So I give him more props than I give the average ugly man who he's standing on his own. Saying, you know, I had everything and kept it neat.
I love it. You are part of our Spotlight family now, Fred, so you stuck with us. Anytime that our platform can help get the word out about whatever it is you might be doing, you just let me and Stan know, and the answer is yes.
All right, I'm here.
Okay.
I just wonder what took you and Stan so long to invite me. It was a great invite because I came with Red.
See?
Put an F in front of that, you Team
Team
Fred.
Fred, yeah. Team Fred.
Y'all give it up for our friend.
Yeah. Smooth.
Well, look who just walked in the building, though. PG County executive candidate Lee Barden is another retired NFL player.
First of all, that's my dude.
That's your dude? There he is.
Hey, see, it's certain cornerback position.
Uh-huh.
We got a different swagger than everybody else.
Is that right?
Just asked you how you deal with all that chirping and noise talking. Well, you got to be a special guy to play that position.
Uh-huh.
Right? And that's what make him a special guy like myself. He can take all.
Lee, did you do cornerback? Were you cornerback too?
Cornerback.
Oh.
You didn't see that swag when
Listen, you all, we can go on and on and on because y'all can see now when we get our family up here, we can just go on all night, but we can't because we got Rob the singer in here ready to turn this daggone place
Singer
out, y'all.
Rob.
The singer Rob is in the building, and coming up after this next commercial break, you all going to know exactly why we invited this young man to close today's show. Singer Rob up next, y'all. Red, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Fred, thank you. Grant for mayor.
Yeah, Grant for mayor. Let's go.
Let's go, y'all.
It's a great time.
That's right. Team Red.
Team Red. Team Fred.
That's right. Spotlight. Yes, and we'll be right back, y'all.
Got a hell of a show tonight. Give it up for yourselves, everybody in the audience. Give it up one time. We have had an amazing time on Spotlight Over the City. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube channel, Spotlight Over the City YouTube. Make sure if you're over here like myself, you're over there on Facebook with us, locked in, Spotlight Over the City, Twitter, the whole nine. I gotta get out of here. We got a great band. We got my main man, Red Grant, in the building, and they get ready to kill it. Give it up one time for Experienced Band and Show with my main man, Red Grant. Give it up, give it up.
I remember when I lost my mind. It was something so special about that place.
emotions had an echo and so much space. And when we out there without a care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't good cause I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Say it with me if you know it. If that makes me, I hear y'all out there. If that makes me, I hear y'all out there. If that makes me, possibly. My heroes have a heart. I wanna be like them. Hold on, let me ask you about this. Who do you think you are? Bless your soul. Hey, you really in control. Here we go. But maybe I lost my mind. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I lost my mind. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I lost my mind. Let's work, y'all. We give it up for Red Grant, y'all. Team Red right here. I'm Travis, the trombone king, and we are the experience band itself. And let it work. Say what? I know y'all seen us on the video. I know y'all heard us on the radio. True. But they still won't pay me no attention. Nope. Listen to what your girlfriend mentioned. He's a hoe, he's a freak. Got a different girl every day of the week. It's cool, don't try to pull the rush to you. I gotta let you know, say what? I got a crush on you. Oh, I need to know where we stand. Do we share this special feeling called love? I know I do. What about you? Say what? Because you in my life. Say what? Where do I go? What do I do if I let
So I'm going to close here. I'm going to say this. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Spotlight Over the City, IG, Facebook, everywhere, every platform, Twitter. We even on Twitter. Spotlight Over the City, everywhere. Make sure you locked and loaded. Get ready to, for this young man right here. He's going to kill it. But I want to say this in closing. Never be too cool or too proud to pray. Never find yourself in that position. We're in a troubled time right now. Please check the temperature. We're in a troubled time right now, and we need to know a God more than ever. Please be clear on that, all right? So love hard, live good, God first. I got to close out, and I'm going to let my man do his thing. Y'all make sure y'all lock in with this young man. Follow him on all his things. I'm going to make sure you give him your whole platform. Y'all ready? Without further ado, give it up for my main man, Singer Rob in the building. Put your hands together.
Spotlight, what's going on, Spotlight? You can follow me at Singer Rob the GOAT on IG. I'm Singer Rob on YouTube. A lot more works to go, but this is a beautiful platform, and I'm very thankful. Spotlight Over the City, I appreciate you. Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
Shout out Zipline name, too. Come on. Y'all feeling it? It can be our little secret. Come on. Watching the way you walk, baby. I don't even have to talk, baby. 'Cause you already know what to do. Makes my body go. Come on. And the way you got your dress on, it got my mind going crazy. But it can be a little secret. Come on. Nobody has to know, baby, baby, yeah. They don't have to know, no. I got you all hot and ready for the show. I'll show a few tricks, don't let nobody know. It's me and you, don't close the door. Turn the lights down, we about to get close. I got you all hot and ready for the show. I'll show a few tricks, don't let nobody know. And the way you put your body on me, it turns me on. And them speakers knocking, baby, we don't have to turn it off. And put your hands wherever that you want, 'cause I don't mind. Damn, you so fine, oh. Girl, I wanna make you scream, oh, scream, baby. Between the sheets, you and me, oh. See, I don't wanna forget the time that we had. So please don't let nobody know, baby, baby. Oh, they don't have to know, no, no. Come on, please, baby, I need you. I'll show a few tricks. Don't let nobody know, it's me and you. Don't close the door. Just turn the lights down. We about to get grown. I got you all hot and ready for the show. I'll show a few tricks. Don't let nobody know. Listen, ladies, this how you feel, fellas. And she just wanna get naked. And I can't fake it, 'cause I wanted to. Oh yes I do. She just wanna get naked, but I can't fake it, 'cause I wanted to. Oh baby, get your freaking dress off, 'cause I've been waiting all day long for you. Oh, I wanna show you some tricks, but they don't have to know, baby, 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 baby. Oh no, no, no. do. Oh, no, 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 no. They don't. Don't let nobody know. They don't have to know. They don't have to know. They don't have to know. It's all between me and you. They don't have to. Oh no, they don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. Come on now.